Gold ended the week flat at 1797 levels, failed to sustain the lower lows of this channel at 1765, very important support levels. At the same time, failed to sustain the highs at 1810. So now what to expect next week? Is it going to fly high or is it going to drop from here? Which position we should take in order to profit? Everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profit. So do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do press the bell icon. First we'll look into charts followed with indicators, and toward the end I will give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Do watch till the end. Also, pressing the bell icon will keep you updated with the daily analysis for gold, which I share twice a day, first with the Asia session, next with the US cash session. So do watch that also. Let's understand now how gold has behaved. Now look at the gold's performance on the weekly charts. Triple bottom here, reversal here, and after the reversal, see it is flat at these highs, the previous highs. So it has completed the journey. Now it is looking forward to a breakout whichever direction. Now one point to remember, it has given higher lows since last 3 candles. Now this gives us an important clarity that on the downside the support is there, which is supporting it from breaking on the downside. At the same time, on the upside, yes, the previous highs are giving it a very strong resistance for it to sustain the bullish momentum, because beyond this there is a probability that it may try to attempt and achieve this zone at 1880 and 1900. 1900 is going to be an extremely important resistance. Now also, if you look at after these two bullish candles, it is just trying to trade within this, kind of forming a flag, which is also a bullish squeeze there. You can find out it is narrowing there, and if it gives you a breakout on the upside, trading above 18 levels any point of time next week, certainly we may see gold hitting 1840 1850 zone, and then 1880 1900 levels to be seen in this month of December. This is just one part of it. On the weekly charts, also on the weekly charts, another observation here is, see why this zone is important. You can see previous consolidation here, 1850 to 1750 levels, rather I will say 1836 to 1750 levels. It consolidated here for months and ages, and it is again now back to see these levels. Now this is on the lower half of it. Possibility for it to trade on the upper half also exists, which might take it till towards 1850, the first resistance zone, and then we will see a further fly. But now this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the daily chart. On the daily chart, this was the first candle for the week, higher highs and the lows achieved in the very same day. And since last 4 days throughout the week, it just engulfed its movement within this candle itself. This indicates that though the bulls are there, the recovery is there, but it failed to surpass the previous high. So now when you see it trading above 1810 next week, certainly you can consider that it is trying to give you a bullish breakout. But then a good confirmation is only if it trades above 1818 levels. Beyond that, certainly more bullish momentum can be seen. On the downside, as I have always maintained, 1740 levels are going to be a very strong support. Those who follow me regularly, I had told you last week also, I had told you previous week also, 1740, which it has surpassed. Now it is going to remain the maximum support zone, and this zone is very important for gold. If it breaches below 1740-50 zone, you can expect another round of good fall, which might take it till towards 1700. So I'll wait for it to achieve those levels. Now look closely on the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can find out, see, it has created a step, and the bullishness on the last candle is certainly found to be diminished. But at the same time, you can also see this as, see, a step, bullish candle, another step, first candle with the wick out there. Now opening flat and trading above 1800. Certainly we may see it breaking first 1810 or achieving 1810. In fact, it can go past till towards 1818, 1820 on the very first day itself, confirming the bullishness. And probably because this week is also going to be interesting and important, as lot much of data. First the US inflation data, and the next the Fed interest rate hike decision will drive the markets. Possibility of it to continue with the bullish momentum is still there. However, we should refrain. If you see first at 1760, if you see it below, then 1760 to 1740, these two support levels, this zone completely is going to be important. Even if it tries to break, definitely it might get the support there. And breaking below this, certainly you can expect that it is trying to breach on the downside. So on the daily charts also, it appears to be trading bullish, you can find out it is trying to trade in this channel, and at the same time on the near term it is trying to squeeze out a bit. Now let's have a look at the monthly. Now on the monthly charts, after 7 straight red months out there, the previous month, the month of November, saw a strong bullish momentum and forming a triple bottom. It has achieved a single green candle. Now this month it has started out to be flat, as in fact form a little bit of tail out there. Now it is trying to trade green. What does this mean? That first thing is around 1640 to 1760 levels, almost $120 of move we saw last month. And even if you consider half of this month, you can expect that probably we may see 1850 levels as the first targets, and in fact it can try to achieve 1880 $1900 also if it continues to trade bullish from here. But at the same time, one must observe, see this monthly candle first resistance it will get here is that 1836 1850 zone. This is going to be an important zone, and if it trades above this, the next target is going to be directly tilt towards 1900 levels. So let's observe more, and it appears that we might see a bullish month and gold might trade continues to be bullish here in the month of December. Now this is on the monthly charts. Let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicators are? The indicators on the charts here, it was trading at the top of the Bollinger Bands. May see the Bollinger Bands expanding a bit. It may show you little volatile movement such that the band will get expanded. At the same time, it is trading above the 20 period moving average, and there is a 20 and 100 period crossover. There is a 50 and 100 period crossover. Now this indicates that gold has entered into a bullish territory where it may continue to sustain the bullish momentum. Now the 100 period line getting further lower, the 50 period line getting crossover, and yes, the 20 period line at 1740 levels. This also makes this level at a very strong support level, and hence you should be cautious of till the time gold trades above 1740. You can consider that we may see the bullish momentum to continue. Now if you look at the directional movement on the daily charts, again diverging. The stochastic is seeing comfortable levels, now trying to look upwards. The MACD is comfortable and it is trying to cross over for a bullish move, but it is also trading at the highs there. Let's see if it sustains this, because there is a possibility for it to sustain the bullish momentum. However, you can see the highs here and the lows here, almost the momentum is done. So I will be watchful here. The RSI is trying to look upwards again. Now this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the monthly. Before the monthly charts, let's have a look at the weekly charts here. On the weekly charts, you will find that the 20 weeks average has started to converge and look upwards, and this is now situated at around 1720 1730 zone, which also makes it a good support. At the same time, look at this, the 50 and 100 period moving average staggered together here at around 1810 1815 1818 zone. These three levels are going to remain very important: 1808 1810 1812 1815 1818. Why these nearby resistances? These definitely makes this a stronger zone for it to get the resistance beyond 1818. Certainly we will see gold hitting 1836 1850 zone, and then beyond that it can fly further. Now look at the width of the Bollinger Bands also. Now first thing is, once it opens above, tries to trade bullish from here. Possibility that the first resistance is somewhere here at 1836 18 first at 1820, and then 1836 1850 levels are there. But at the same time, the width of the Bollinger Bands, if you find, definitely next week we'll see how it, where the limit lies. However, this is going to be certainly a very stronger resistance at 1850 levels. Now look at the directional movement here. It is bullish. The stochastic is again staying overbought here on the weekly charts. That is one part, because see, gold is after this time in 2020, this is the first time it is trying to sustain the overbought levels. I will be watchful here. The MACD is still divergent, still bullish, but it appears it has achieved the highs. I will wait for it, if it gives couple of more bullish candles, for it to sustain. Because see, this crossover has happened at the bottom, and now looking upwards, it indicates that the bullish momentum may continue. The RSI is almost at the comfortable levels. And now have a look at the monthly chart. on the monthly chart perfectly plays at the median on the Bollinger Bands, and also the 20 months average is precisely at the same levels. Yes, it is still lot much of a scope for it to continue with the bullish momentum. It is crossing over for a bullish move. After long times it traded bullish, and yes, it had crossed over on the sell side for last few months. Now again trying to diverge on the bullish side. Let's see if it sustains. The stochastic, which was oversold, has come back to comfortable levels, and there is a possibility that it can continue with the bullish momentum this month, achieving higher highs. The MACD is also so far was trading bearish. Now see, the candles are diminishing, and this is also converging, indicates that there could be a bullish crossover. The RSI is also trying to look upwards. So we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for us to define the strategy and levels for next week. And again, the levels remain same which we saw last week also. If you see gold trading above 1803, you can buy for 1808, 1812, 1818, and then 1824. Now beyond this, I will directly expect it to land for 1836 and then towards 1850 levels. If it breaks past 1850, more bullishness. See, beyond anyways 1836, 1850 levels, you have to stay long for the rest of the month, where we may see gold hitting, in fact, 1880 and then 1910, 1920 zone. This is going to be a very important resistance zone. So now first thing is, where is going to be the maximum resistance? See, very nearby resistances here. It means that there could be a potential reversal indication that it can try to drop again from any of these levels, and hence you have to trade with caution. You have to trade with a strict stop loss till the time it trades below at least 1850, 1836 zone. Yes, it can achieve these levels, and you have to keep closing at every target. Let's say you entered a buy position here, you should close it at 1808, re-enter again for 12, re-enter again for 18, or keep shifting your stop loss to the first or resistance level, such that in case of a reversal you close in profit. This is one part to it. Next, the strongest resistance first at 1818 levels should be there, and then towards 1836-50 levels to be seen. On the downside, where you should sell, because see, trading as per the levels only will help us profitable, and you have to trade either which ways. If it goes bullish, buy; if it goes bearish, sell. And hence only you can sell at 1790 levels. Below 1790, 1784 first support, 1780, then 1770, and then I will say 1760 levels to be seen. If you see it breaking below 1760, this is a very important support, the first important support after 1780. So 1760, and then you can expect 1750, 1740. Now remember, only be watchful of this. If it breaks below 1740, you can expect a very good drop in gold, taking it for 1720, and again till towards 1680 levels. You have to remain cautious. On the downside, 1760, 1740 zone is certainly be going to the maximum support zone, and hence you have to be careful till there. You have to trade with a stop loss, you have to trade with a trailing stop loss, and you have to keep shifting your stop losses to your targets or to cost price at least, such that you can close in break even. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.